In a quaint town, down a narrow street with cobblestones that held secrets from another era, Summer found herself at the doors of an enigmatic antique store. It was run by a suave man whose presence was as captivating as it was unsettling. His sharp suit and gleaming eyes marked him as a figure of mystery. Summer sensed something unusual about him, yet she accepted a job amid the dust-covered relics, drawn in by his unearthly charm and lucrative promises. Little did she know the devil was, quite literally, in the details. This was no ordinary antique store. Behind every artifact lingered an ancient curse, each item concealing sinister magic that promised dreams at an unspeakable price. The elusive shopkeeper, known whimsically as Lucius, or rather, the devil himself, dealt these cursed treasures with a glib smile and a flick of his wrist. Patrons seeking fortune found themselves ensnared in a web of misery, their wishes granted but their lives unraveling, a sinister transaction masked by elegance. However, as the whispers of broken dreams grew harder to ignore, Rick, a faithful friend and stalwart guardian of Summer, took action. A man of unwavering principles and an unyielding sense of justice, he ventured to unveil the malevolent nature of the antique dealings. He opened a rival enterprise next door, one focused not on exploiting desires but on liberation. Rick's store specialized in removing the very curses that Lucius so cunningly used to ensnare his unsuspecting clients. As Rick's business thrived, Lucius felt the weight of despair pressing down. His handsome facade began to fracture under the pressure of an empire built on suffering. But, true to the spirited defiance of a fallen angel, Lucius adapted. Rebranding himself with a newly minted tech company, he emerged once more, this time as a Silicon Valley phenomenon. Summer and Rick, though momentarily outmaneuvered, were not to be outdone. They embarked on a rigorous journey of training, honing their minds and bodies, preparing to confront the specter of betrayal that cast its shadow upon them. When the time was right, they faced Lucius again, not with curses nor with technology, but with the force of their righteous indignation. Their confrontation was fierce, a physical and moral reckoning that symbolized more than mere retaliation. It was a declaration against the perversion of dreams and the corruption of the soul. As Rick and Summer stood victorious, a new chapter unfurled, where curses no longer held sway and justice prevailed. In this battle of wits and wills, it became evident that though darkness may cloak itself in alluring guise, the light of courage and truth will always find a way. And thus, in a world touched by both shadows and revelation, Summer found her place not as a pawn of evil, but as a defender of hope.